see you.
Yes.
Hello. Where was that going? You never know on this show.
Nice to see you. No, you never
World
know.
Maths Day. World Maths Day kind of scares me. Because I think, am I going to go out and lots of people start giving me maths tests and...
It's a time to celebrate numbers. But World Maths Day is on March the 3rd, and there'll be thousands of schools will be taking part in doing. They're trying to do as many sums as possible during that 24 hours. So that's what World Maths Day is about.
Why do we need World Maths Day? Most of us can't wait to get rid of it when we leave school.
No, it's lovely. It's a kind of a centre, and a lot of primary schools use it as an excuse to do lots of different exercises and so on. So it's great. But I'm really excited because on World Maths Day, I am launching... We open the world's first structured online maths school. That's my thing, and I've been working on it. So it's the last year. I'm so excited!
And we are going to put all the details of that on our website if you're looking for it. So is this to help the parents like me who dread the maths homework
coming home? This is for all children from 4 to 16. And what it is, it's absolutely structured so that you come on, they'll have 5 sessions a week. And in each session, I've built my own TV studio, Sun Central. They have a lesson from me, they have a little interactive game, they have... they're learning times tables. They have like a musical video to rap and rock and roll with dancers and all that kind of stuff. And then they have to practice, because it's practice, embedding the knowledge.
And did you...
All of that lasts about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, and they have to do that 5 times a week. And then I teach the parents as well. It's got everything in it.
It's the parent bit that I
love it.
But also, I think, did you... You know, I absolutely hated maths at school, and still I have an aversion to it. And yet my son loves it. He thinks of it as a game. Did you... just have a natural affinity with maths? Do you think some kids do and some don't?
I think there is a bit of some do and some don't, but it has an awful lot to do with what you say to them when they're young as well. Because and I've spoken to so many people, I mean, having done Countdown for a few months, then, of course, all my grown-up life, people have come to me and given me their comments like you just have, and I know when we last met you did just right. You did. No, I think you did as well. And so I've had this privilege, really, of probably over 1 million comments, genuinely from the heart, of people who've just come up and said, oh, I hate maths. And it tends to be, we know that particularly in primary age years, that 50% of education is provided at home. It's not all from the school. So if the school teaches, the parent embeds it. So if the school teaches a bit of how to read, parent practices it at home. And what's happened with maths, certainly over the last 10 years, a lot of the methods have changed in primary school. So we've just done a survey that has now demonstrated that more than half of primary parents don't know how to do these new methods. So this is another thing that we teach on the website. But it's this embedding of the knowledge that's terribly, terribly important. And also the message that you give to your children.
I think that is important. Talking
of messages... can do, not the can't do.
Yeah, talking of messages to your children, I said, that's on your
so
website.
Excited.
And I know you are, but I want to talk to you about other things as well, not just maths. We were talking, saying messages to your children. We were talking today about this lady who'd said, you know, women should start thinking about having children earlier, and you've got a daughter.
I have.
So would you be happy for her to start having kids in her 20s?
I don't know how the press have reported it, because obviously I wouldn't say have them when you're a teenager. OK, so can I say that? But ever since she's young, I've always said, have them when you're young, darling. Have them in your 20s. True.
I've always said it to my daughter. I had mine, I was 32 and 36 when I had mine. And it's not a judgmental thing at all. No. Merely practical. I just think, get that, then you can get on with your career.
You can have as many as you want then, can't you? Presumably.
Presumably. You know. But it's each to their own. I was in my 30s, I know you had them, and I would have loved another. Yes. To be perfectly honest.
I didn't choose to do it in my 40s, and I would have loved another, but I thought I'm too old now.
And that's why I said, and I know she wants loads.
But do you think you've got your work and your life balance completely right then with your situation?
What if you have them younger?
Yeah, I mean you had yours young, but you've worked. You've never stopped working, have you?
Well, I was in my 30s, and I don't think there's anything you can go, oh yes, let's just check the box there, and I've done it at this age, and that's nonsense to try and write your life in that way. But because Katie's in her teens, and she's a bright girl, and she'll go on to university, and she's very driven like me. She's a worker, and she I wonder where she gets that from. And so I've just kind of said to her, well, and she said, oh, and I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go... You know, by the time she'd gone through her plan, she was somewhere near 40, and then I'll think about having children. And it was more a conversation that, well, hang on,
but
love,
if you'd have had yours at 20 and 21, would you have had the same career?
I was very lucky, because my mum always lived with me, you see.
Yeah, that helps. Now, talking of figures, which we know you're fantastic at, but there's a big number that I am celebrating this year before you. Very annoying. And yours, we're like the big 5.
Big 5-0,
Yes. Have you got lots of things planned? You're looking forward to it?
So many parties. Can I come to yours?
Yes, absolutely.
And loads of things planned. Do you know what I want to do this summer? I haven't told the other half yet because it's only for the girlies. I want all my girlfriends and their daughters to go to Greece for a week to do the Mamma Mia thing.
Oh, fantastic! What a great idea.
Well, the Shirley
You're going to skip down the street singing songs.
Yeah, do the whole thing, yeah. And the other day, and the kids are going, because I'm in the office like 6 o'clock every morning before school run, and they say, what do you do, Mum? I said, I'm writing a poem. They said, what is it? I said, you know that one, when I'm old, I'm going to wear purple and spit in the street. I said, I'm doing it. And it started, when I'm 50, I'm going to wear lycra. and say, oh, man, just to annoy the children. I was changing it.
Well, we think you look fantastic for the big 5-0. It's lovely to see you. Carol Vorderman, everybody.